My wife Jessica and I were not trying to start a family. We'd only been happily married for 2 years at that point, and the news of her being pregnant was a life-altering surprise. I was speechless. I knew I wanted children, but it felt way too early, and I was terrified. Once the shock wore off and I had the chance to think about it, I was excited. My wife and I knew we would be able to make the best with either a boy or a girl, and we both just prayed for a healthy child. As it turned out, these prayers would end up resurfacing around the time of our child's birth. It was an indescribable feeling when I was able to hold my son for the first time. This is due mostly to the fact that he was born 6 weeks early. His mom had high blood pressure induced by her pregnancy and required a cesarean section to deliver our son. I was so overwhelmed when he was delivered that I nearly fainted and the nurses wanted to wheel me out in a wheelchair. Jack Howard Salvo was 3 pounds 11 ounces when he was born, and he was so small it was difficult to tell you were holding anything at all, let alone a living human being. He spent 12 days in the neonatal intensive care unit before coming home to very relieved parents. When I think about being a father and raising a child, the main thought I have is how I'm encouraged by all the possibilities of life. I have the opportunity to correct or avoid the mistakes made by me and my parents and lead my son into the best existence he can possibly have. Throughout his life, I want my son to experience the comfort of never being alone. I hope my wife and I and our entire families are able to provide him with the overarching knowledge that he is loved, accepted, and will never, ever be too far from any one of us.